Ask any rodeo cowboy, and he'll tell you that in the competition between man and beast, only the toughest survive. And since the days of the Old West, the toughest cowboys have always worn leather. At Muir McDonald, one of America's oldest tanneries, they still make leather just as their forefathers did when the company opened in 1863. In fact, no new piece of machinery has been purchased here since 1937. And the factory retains its antique flavor and natural light. Now run by the family's fourth generation, Muir McDonald's primary product has been the same for decades. Steer leather, the ideal material for saddle makers.
Our production is 60 hides a week, which is pretty small compared to some of the other tanners. Generally, though, we're looking for a good, full-grown native steer, and we like the hides to weigh at least 70 pounds apiece.
Unlike today's large-scale commercial tanneries, Muir McDonald's creates their leather using an historic method known as vegetable tanning. Rather than using chrome salts, vegetable tanners rely on natural chemical compounds called tannins, a word derived from the Celtic for oak. Tannins can be found in vegetables, fruits, and especially tree bark, which has particularly high concentrations. Because they're based in Oregon, Muir McDonald relies on the bark of the local Douglas fir for their tanning extract.
We grind 1,400 pounds of bark twice a week. We have large wooden vats that we cook the bark in, and basically it's like percolating coffee. Is about as close as I can get to explaining how it works.
Vegetable tanning is not for the impatient or careless. After hair removal and prep, the tanning process requires 10 weeks to complete, during which time steadily increasing levels of bark tannins are applied. Hides are draped over a rope inside the tanning vessel and kept in constant motion for 12 to 14 hours a day in a procedure known as rocking. This motion keeps the tannins stirred and opens the hide to their absorption.
That looks good.
After 10 weeks in the tanning pits, the hides are placed inside a stuffing wheel, where oils lost during tanning are replaced. The resulting leather is handsome, sturdy, and ready to be carved, tooled, and embossed by a saddle maker. In 1980, Muir McDonald was designated an historic national landmark, an apt tribute to nearly 150 years of American craftsmanship.
And I can't explain why I've been here for 22 years, except that I get a real enjoyment out of taking something that's a raw piece of material like a cowhide and taking them all the way through the process and having a beautiful piece of leather at the end.